Hey there, my beloved Capricorn. It's Skully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to see what I see for my most favorite sign of the zodiac for the first week of April, April 1st through the 7th, 2020. I hope that you guys are handling this time out from universe well. This is definitely a time to make use of it in a productive way. So any kinds of meditations or creative art projects or creative endeavors in general that we've been putting off, now's the time to get into it, because that's going to bring us that state of balance that we need to get through this tumultuous time, okay? As always, not everything that I'm going to tap into today is going to resonate with each and every one of you, and that's totally fine. If it's not your message this week, you know, you could come back to me next week, and I would be more than happy to try to get a message out to you then. I'm going to be using one of my favorite decks that I haven't used in a while, which is the Tattoo Tarot deck. It is amazing. You guys are going to see why I love it so much. I highly recommend for anybody who's a collector. And make sure that you guys are hitting the notification bell and subscribing and liking my videos, because I'm definitely going to be on here more often now that I have the time to be, you know, offering impromptu readings and, you know, just videos in general. So you guys are not going to want to miss out on that. Okay? All right. Now that that's all over with, let's get into you guys. What's going on for my Cappies for this week, April 1st through the 7th to 2020. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, so right away I get that some of you guys are feeling overburdened here with the Ten of Wands. Okay, feeling like you have way too much that you're trying to carry. That's why that beautiful bird is not able to fly as it should be able to. However, you guys are getting through it like a champ because you have the beautiful Strength card. This is also indicative of Leo, so you might have a Leo around you. But this is very much about, you know, gathering the strength that you need to be able to get through this trying time. And I do feel like for some of you guys, it is trying as well, because with a lot of quiet time, we are reflecting on things that maybe we deemed failures in the past, sorrows of the past, relationships of the past that didn't work out, things of that nature. However, you guys are going to get through it just fine because you have the beautiful Six of Wands energy, and that's all about victory, okay? And wands are about creativity. So again, you know, doing creative things for ourselves and learning new things, you know, that's really going to help us get through any kind of sorrows that we may be plagued with at this time. I see that you guys are going to be feeling very balanced towards the end of the week with the Two of Pentacles. This is also about, you know, really aptly being able to balance the different responsibilities in your life. You're definitely going to be standing your ground this week with what you want and what you don't want. For some of you guys, I feel like what this has to do with is, you know, major decisions in your life. And I say that because you have the Two of Swords here. Two of Swords is about feeling mentally divided between two different options. I feel like for some of you guys, this week and this quarantine, you know, quarantine time in general is really going to be a time for you to decide some major life decisions. So like changing career perhaps, or, you know, thinking that you may want to leave a marriage, or thinking that you may want to move. Like basically, this is going to be a time for you guys to really make some very hardcore and long-lasting decisions. And that's why you're coming off towards the end of the week as this King of Swords. King of Swords is, you know, very much a person that looks at everything very, very logically, very, very, you know, methodically, all right? And I feel like that's where you're going to be. You guys are really wanting to, you know, come off as the King of Wands, which is, you know, very fiery, very passionate, feeling very led by the flame, you know, that lights that fire within you, okay? You are going to have some healing coming for you guys this week with the Star card, so that's great. The key here, guys, is not to freak the fuck out, okay? Now, you got that Three of Swords cards earlier, remember, and I told you that this may be a week that sad things are coming up for you. And this Nine of Swords is telling me that that is really your biggest obstacle this week, Capricorn. So Nine of Swords is all about anxiety. It's about not being able to break out of circular thinking, things of that nature. So what I want you guys to do is when you start to feel overwhelmed with emotions or thoughts that you could do nothing about, I really need you guys to recognize that and get back into that creative stuff. Get back into learning something new, or revisiting something that you haven't had time to do because you've been so overwhelmed with responsibilities. But this is a week for you guys to overcome any kinds of sadness that may plague you, okay? And, it's going to be a major life decision making period for you guys during this quarantine time. So, make sure that you're really thinking about things very logically and making sure that you're really discovering what makes you feel very passionate so that you can methodically think about how you're going to accomplish and manifest that path towards that. Okay? Cappies, I hope that was helpful. Very major week for you guys. If you need my help with this, you could contact me at the information below, and I would be more than happy to set up a one-on-one with you guys. But until then, I wish you guys lots of creativity this week, lots of peace of mind, and lots of love as always, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. I love you, Cappies. Bye-bye.